What's up guys, it's your boy Anthony Arendelle from TTC Toni-Tech Cave. Today we will be having no review, unfortunately, but we will be having a cool tutorial. On today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to flash your very own Mecool M8s Pro. Yes, weird name, lots of value, I know. But anyways guys, if you have one of those boxes still lying around and you need some help flashing that, then please stick around for today's tutorial. Let's go! Okay guys, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your box is installed, or at least the software is installed, which will of course install the drivers for your device. Make sure that once you install in the USB burn-in tool that your device is connected to the computer. I have already connected my device to the computer, my M8s Pro L, and I will proceed to do the installation. You will get a file in the description below called the USB burn-in tool or setup version 2.08. That is the latest one. What you want to do is you want to open it up. You want to click it. Once you've clicked it, it'll ask you most probably for some kind of permissions. In this case, you say yes, else it will not go any further. Once it opens up, it'll ask you to choose your language. Now, in this case, of course, I'm going to go with English. But since I already got it installed, I'm going to click cancel. You, of course, are going to click OK. I'm just going to click cancel. Please don't forget that by the time you click OK, that your device is connected and powered on, else it would not be recognized properly. Let's do cancel. You will do OK. When it's done installing, it will install all the drivers and everything you need in order to have this thing burned. What you also want to do is once it's installed, you will have an icon called USB burn-in tool on your desktop. Now, click that icon. It'll open up, ask you for permission. In this case, you would say yes. So we click yes, we give it permission. Usually all of this would be in Chinese. In this case, it's in English, thankfully. But if it happens to be in Chinese for you, what you want to do is you want to come up here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs. You want to hit the second tab. It says language. It might say something else for you later on, but you click that one, the second one, which is language, and then you make sure that it's on English, else everything will be in Chinese. Now that that has been configured, what you want to do is you want to load up your file. Now I will of course leave the ROM in the description below. For me, I'm just gonna go to import, and I put it on my desktop, so I'm gonna go to my desktop, and then this is the file that we're going to be installing, the M8s Pro L V0928 TV stock 2018-03-10. This is the latest from Magendanz. Now we want to double click it, and it's gonna load up the file in a few seconds. And once it loads up the file, this will all go away. And the second step that we have to take is on the box itself. It depends. Look, usually if you're on a stock ROM and your computer detects it, then it'll show up here. But if it doesn't detect it, then you have to bear with me. The second part that we're gonna do in order to make sure that it does get detected is on the TV itself. Once you're at the TV, you gotta make sure that you have a terminal application installed. As you can see, I don't have a terminal application installed, but that is no problem. We're going to do this together. I have an application on my system called Aptoid. This application you can download yourself. If you Google it, Aptoid, I will also leave a link to the description, by the way. It'll take you to the download, and once installed, Aptoid is actually an alternative market, and in this market you can pretty much find anything. If I'm not mistaken, it should also be included in your box. The reason why I don't have it is I did a full flush, meaning I erased everything and I started from scratch, so I didn't have it. I had to manually install it, but no biggie. We're at the store, so what you want to do is you want to go up to search. And in search, you want to type the word terminal. Now I'm just going to do this, terminal. Okay, as you can see above, I will click on terminal. And then you will get a few different applications. Now, the easiest one to use is Terminal Emulator for Android. This is quite an easy application. It always works. Why do we need the terminal? We need to go into recovery mode. And in order to go into recovery mode, we need to type a special command. So let's go into open. As you can see now, I have the terminal. Hold on, let me see if I can go up a bit. So what we're gonna do on top here, we're gonna type something. We're gonna type reboot update, and once I do that, it'll put my machine on recovery mode. And once it's in recovery mode, I can then proceed to flash. Okay, so let's continue. Sorry about that, you guys. I let something fall and I had to clean that up real quick, unfortunately. Okay, so one thing before we start typing reboot update, because that is what we want to type in order to get the box into the recovery. The box doesn't come with any buttons, so you can't put it on recovery. Let me see if I can show you guys. If you look here, you will notice that my box is connected to the TV. I also have a little cable from the box. This is the USB port to the back. You can't see it too good, but it's the last USB port. You have two USB ports, and you should always use the one closest to the adapter. That is the very last one. Is this one here. And I have a cable going from here to my computer here on the side, or at least my laptop. So you want to make sure that before you do all of that, that your box is turned on and that it is connected. Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, we got it. Let's not mess with it. Okay, so quick check. Make sure that your box is connected. Make sure that you're using the USB port closest to the power source. Also will not work. And usually you would have to disconnect it from the HDMI port with other TV boxes. But in this box is really not needed. Once you have it hooked up to the television and you have it hooked up to the computer at the same time, that should be absolutely no problem. Let's move on. Now, this is very important, guys. Here, we're going to type reboot, space, and then update. Once that happens, look what's gonna happen. I'm gonna see if I can get my computer on screen at the same time, because just now something's gonna happen when I push enter. Oh, this is going bad. All right, guys, quick check. Okay, this is the TV box. I can't see it too good, but the TV box is connected to my laptop. As you can see, look, this cable is going from here. This is you have two USB ports, 1 and 2. You want to make sure that it's right here, the one closest to the adapter. Usually you would have to disconnect these things on another boxes, but it doesn't matter. You can have them connected. As you can see, look, it's connected to the TV and to my laptop at the same time. Why is that? So that I can show you what's gonna happen next. Now, once I click on enter, because look, here I already type reboot update. And look what's gonna happen. I'm gonna click enter on Android. Let's go to OK. And look at this. In a few seconds, when it starts booting on my TV, now it says connected successfully. So now that we have double checked everything is connected, and we're now at the computer. As you can see, device is connected. It says status connected, and yeah, the television is on and the device is still hooked up and everything. No big deal. Once you see this on the screen, that is fine. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that erase flash is checked. Also normal erase, don't change that unless you know what you're doing. And make sure that erase bootloader is also checked, because once you flash the file, it'll come with a bootloader already installed. So once those two things are checked and normal erase is on, then you can pretty much just proceed to flash the box. How do I flash the box? I click here on start, and then as you can see, the process has started. It's saying download, you boot. Yeah, we just pretty much wait. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait with you guys. This is not gonna be a long install. It'll take probably like 2 to 3 minutes. And I'll be back when it's further. Now that that is complete, what do? The first thing you want to do is you want to click stop. You click stop, and then you go to the box. You see that the box still has a red light. You want to disconnect the USB cable, and once you disconnect the USB cable, it's still on red, so just go ahead and plug the power out. No biggie. And then you put the power back in, and it'll turn blue. And then if you look at the TV, let me put the laptop down. Voila! It should start to boot. Booting will take like, I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes, because it's a brand new install. It does take a while, guys, but you just gotta be patient. I mean, sometimes patience is a virtue. So we're just gonna wait until it's done installing, and then I'm gonna come back to the rest of the video. Okay, so it's finally done booting up, and once it's done booting up, you just gotta go through the usual boot instructions. So you choose your language. Now, in this case, let's go for English. Just the usual stuff, guys. Here you can choose to set it up via laptop to make your work even easier. I would usually click yes if I was you, but for now, I'm just gonna click no, and I'll be back once it's fully booted. And there you go, guys. Fully modified box. It now has the software that we installed. Let's see if that is correct. I'm gonna go to About, More Information, and there you go. This is the build that we installed earlier, 2.18.025, and this was by Magendanz. I will be putting some links in the description below so that you guys can download and get yourself up and running. So guys, let me know what's up. If this tutorial has somehow helped you, or you have any comments or anything I can do for you, please let me know. If this video has helped you in any kind of way and you want to help me out, a thumbs up would be fantastic. You would be greatly helping me out, and I hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye, guys.